India has also made a significant entry into the global weight loss drug market with the launch of Mounjaro, a medication by American pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly. Now, with a dual impact on diabetes and weight loss, Mounjaro promises to be a blockbuster breakthrough medication that's now available in India at a fraction of the US price. But is it really the magic solution it claims to be? We're going to be breaking down the cost, the benefits, the side effects, and the massive economic impact it could have, from reshaping healthcare to disrupting entire industries. So for this, let me quickly go across to both my guests that are joining me this evening. I have Leena Meghnani, lawyer and public health consultant, and Sanchi Shetty, celebrity nutritionist, joining us. Thank you, ladies, for joining us and giving me your time. Leena, let me quickly come to you first. Considering the rising obesity epidemic, how do you assess the public health implications of Mounjaro's widespread use? Could it lead to changes in healthcare costs or insurance coverage patterns?
But the most important thing is you need guidelines to whom this needs to be prescribed. And currently we don't have guidelines, neither from the Ministry of Health, neither from the World Health Organization. So you have a large misuse of GLP-1s, both Ozempic and Mounjaro, for weight loss. And I think this is where we should be headed. We should have clear guidelines, both from the Ministry of Health, ICMR, and the World Health Organization. And then we should look at more cost-effective ways of reducing prices of these GLP-1s for type 2 diabetes and obesity by doing generic production and supply.
Right. Sanchi, if, just using what Leena said as a jumping off point, if I were to ask you, what key messages should be communicated to patients or people that are considering Mounjaro about its benefits, but more importantly about the limitations, particularly regarding dietary habits and physical activity? They need to go hand in hand.
Right. Since it's been addressed as it's for obesity and for weight loss, although it is for type 2 diabetes, right? But then, of course, they've been marketed and sold like that to attract the audience. So when it says it is reducing the obesity, it's not the healthier way. It's not the way we do our weight loss programs or the weight loss, the workout, the lifestyle changes and the dietary changes, what we do, eating healthier and, burning fat and exercising and all that. It's not that way. It's just that you're obviously pricking yourself with an injection wherein your appetite is reduced, your gastric emptying is delayed. That is why your appetite is reduced and your cravings are not there, and it's taking care of your blood sugar level. Basically, your insulin, which usually spikes when you eat, unhealthy food, and that messages your body to store fat, makes you more fat, basically, right? So that this is what it's controlling, right? And she mentioned that it should be given guidelines that it is who is it suited to and who is it not suited to. Basically, it is for type 2 diabetes, people who are not able to control their weight due to this metabolic situation in their body, or metabolic disease what they have got, the insulin resistance what they have got. For them it becomes very difficult because it's like swimming against the waves. For them it is fine, but not for a normal person who can lose weight in a normal way, following a healthier lifestyle. Not for them, because of course it all comes with side effects. It's all temporary. Whatever the results are, it's temporary. Again, when you are on this injection or on this program of Mounjaro or Ozempic, you need to lead a healthy lifestyle. Like I said, in a normal weight loss program, you lose fat, you gain muscles because you're on a high protein diet and you're exercising to build the muscles and to tone and to burn fat. Again, you're burning the calories. But in this case, the way your body reacts to it is that definitely you have a lot of bloating, you don't have the appetite, so obviously you'll not have energy, your basic needs are not taken care, you'll have deficiencies for sure. So it's very difficult to consciously eat if you're not hungry. First of all,
okay,
what are you going to eat? There are deficiencies.
So Leena, with these reports of these serious side effects, and even what Sanchi actually laid out, including pancreatitis and potential thyroid tumors is what we've heard. What legal liabilities do you think could arise for manufacturers, and how should they prepare for potential litigation?
Actually, the people most responsible are the prescribers today, the healthcare industry, the private healthcare industry. Sure. And I'll just give you an example. Semaglutide, Ozempic, the oral formulation has certain side effects. while the injectable version is much safer and more effective. We don't have that in our country. Now, this is where I'm saying that it's better to regulate right at the beginning than wait for these situations where you would have to litigate against the company and the prescribers. And I think this is where we should be headed. We can bring down the cost of these drugs for public health. And my big messaging here is this, that if we are going to divert these drugs towards misuse and irrational use, we are going to lose out on one of the most important backbone drugs for type 2 diabetes and obesity for our NCD program. So, we've got to now start regulating and rationalizing. Otherwise, some of the challenges that we faced in antibiotics, where you have large-scale resistance, where people are being prescribed antibiotics that shouldn't be prescribed, and you've got the same situation here. You've got a
Right.
public health challenge.
Mhm.
And the last point I wanted to make is that both obesity and diabetes are an epidemic, not just in high-income countries, but in South Africa, in India. And it is leading to larger mortality and morbidity. And you
Sure.
need a public health response to that.
Absolutely. Leena and Sanji, thank you so much for your time and going into this blockbuster drug that has just launched in India. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.